Hey all, hi, welcome back to my channel. So I made the fatal mistake of watching the music video for Ariana Grande's new song, We Can't Be Friends, just before I turned the camera on because I was like waiting for the kettle to boil and waiting for the washing machine to finish so that things were quiet in here, and destroyed my soul. If you feel like absolutely sobbing your whole heart out, go watch it. It's delightful, but my God. I mean, I've also been crying over everything lately because it's Pisces season. Anyways, on that note, I thought I would turn the camera on and do a little get ready with me for my birthday dinner. My birthday is still a few days away, but it's the weekend and, you know, who wants to celebrate their birthday on a Monday? Not me, even though I am taking the day off. It's just like not my vibe. Mondays are Mondays. I would much rather celebrate me, myself and I on a Saturday. So that's what we're doing. And I started the day off with a soccer game and I'm going to be black and blue tomorrow. But anyways, that is beside the point. Tonight we're going out for dinner. There's just, I think 6 or 7 of us going out. I really wanted to have a party, but you know, even 2 weeks notice is not enough notice for most people these days. So the party idea kind of fell apart. But dinner's still nice and I'm still gonna like look cute and dress up because it's me. And so we're just gonna get right into it. I just threw my phone, so I'm not 1000% sure how much time I have, but I'm pretty sure it's around like 2 hours before I have to leave. So I've already showered and as per usual, I'm just letting my hair air dry. I don't really wanna heat style it, but I mean, aside from the bangs obviously, but if I have to, I will. I just wanted to get that whole thing started. I smell good, I smell fresh, I had a nap. And I've already got the majority of my skincare on because I put that on right after I got out of the shower. But I don't know what is going on these days, but I keep buying like day creams that leave my skin feeling just like a little tight. So I am, and it's, you know, it's an evening dinner, so I don't need to put on sunscreen. So I'm just gonna go back in with the Make Beauty Hydroscape Moisturizing Reverse Emulsion and just do 1 and like a half pumps of that just to kind of breathe some bouncing moisture back into my skin because it's just feeling tight and I don't like it. But I did do a really delightful face mask before my shower as I was doing a little ab workout because I got, you know, the full leg workout today thanks to soccer. Nothing like 200 crunches to, not in a row. 2 sets of 100, but just to like spice up your life. Okay, we're going super simple on the eyebrows because the bangs are quite long and like covering all of them. So I'm just going in with my e.l.f. brow lift. And I was looking in the pot the other day and like I've used quite a significant amount of this, which was surprising. I was getting like, I'm having a bit of product fatigue and I know I keep saying this, but I will film a declutter at some point. It's coming. I have to get mentally prepared for it. But you know, what better time to do a declutter than like, you know, the spring season. It'll feel like spring cleaning. So it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Because the product fatigue is real and there's so much just sitting in my collection that is like, should not be put on anybody's face or I just simply don't use. So that must happen. But it is just nice too when you continue to like reach for products again and again. It's just, it's nice. I like it. And that's that on that for the eyebrows. Just kind of slicked back out of the way, just dry them off. And it's going to be that simple. Anyways, yeah, so the original plan for my birthday was to kind of have like a little party the way that I had a little party last year. I wanted to get streamers and balloons, and I had bought some like really cute kind of like party decorations on sale, I feel like at the end of last year. So I was excited to like break them out, and I love to host, but then, you know, it was gonna end up like there was all of 3 people who could actually make the 9th of March, which is today, the day that I'm filming, work. So I was like, I'm not gonna go to all of this effort for 3 people. Not that those 3 people aren't worth it. It's just like, I will go above and beyond. I will go completely overboard. And if I'm gonna do that, there needs to be more than 3 of us here. So unfortunately, party didn't happen, but that's okay. Dinner downtown, dinner in Toronto is going to be lovely with all of the loves of my life. So, and like, I don't know what everyone else is gonna wear, but I know what I'm gonna wear, and I will show you the outfit too once we get this stuff sorted. So I'm just gonna go in very simply, like conservatively with the concealer. My skin is looking pretty decent these days, so I don't like need a ton. I just want to kind of cover up the bags and just knock down a little bit of my redness. So I'm just using my sweetener concealer in the shade medium 6W. It's an okay match. I am forever in concealer match limbo, but it cannot be helped, and we're going to just use whatever I've got. I think I do have maybe one of the Oma Beauty concealers somewhere, but I've got 4 concealers open because I've got 2 shades of this. I have 4 open right now, and I do not want another one open, and then they're just gonna like rot in their own containers. Nobody wants that. Okay, so those are the locations of the concealer, but I am just going to completely use my fingers to rub that in, just because, again, it's so cold in my apartment, and I really want this just to like melt into my skin. So the minimal body temperature is just gonna really help to achieve that. And I'm just using like a very, very, very light pressure. So if you're new here, rude. My phone is supposed to be on Do Not Disturb. If you're new here, I'm turning 34. Yay. I wrote a poem about it. Fun. I did post it on my Sims video, which is coming out before this video, but also, you know, if that's something that interests you, it's on my Instagram. It's not for everybody, but every now and then I do write a poem or 2. Okay. I'm happy. We're going pretty simple on the makeup, like fresh, no makeup, you know, just being fully in my 34th year, but we are gonna do freckles. And now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, and I'm using the Phytosurgence Spectral Sunlight Cream Bronzer. I'm using the shade Rosy Blaze. And we're just gonna do this, but can you see it cracked in 3? I don't know why this happened, but it's like super, super stiff, and it just completely cracked almost perfectly into 3 slices of pie. And it was devastating. It fell out of the pan really soon after I got it. And again, I don't know if it's just because like my apartment is exceptionally cold, but I'm just really mashing my brush in there and kind of lightly guiding my brush over my cheekbones and up into my temple. And it's just, it is such a beautiful product and leaves the most natural kiss of bronze, like, and it is a rosy bronze, which I really like. I'm very much into that right now because it kind of eliminates the need for me to put on a blush on days where I'm like just going for a no makeup look, or just want to, I just like need to look a little bit more alive and awake before like a work meeting over Zoom. We love her. Don't love this. No, don't love that at all. But the product itself is stunning. And the shade, Ugh, the shade. Okay. I feel like that just gave me a little bit of shape. Again, going pretty, the goal is natural beauty. And I don't even know if this is like showing up as anything in the camera. It's barely showing up as anything in the mirror. And that's kind of okay. Now I'm gonna go in with freckles. I like to apply my faux freckles before I do any of the rest of my makeup. Like before I do my blush, especially if I'm using a powder blush, which I am using today, because I feel like then the powder blush kind of just like sets it into my skin. So we're going in with the Lottie London Freckle Tint. This is in the shade Light. I picked this up at Walmart the other day. I really want the Rudy Berry freckle pen, but I'm trying to curb my spending in that kind of shopping. Like this from Walmart, acceptable because I'm not paying for shipping. So when I'm not feeling outrageously broke like I am right now, finances are not my strong suit at the moment. And I just registered for indoor and outdoor soccer for the summer. That was expensive. Anyways, I do have my my like little baby freck somewhere around here. But you know, it's always nice to try out something new. And Light was the only shade that they had in stock at Walmart. So it is what it is. And I've used it a couple times this week so far at least, and I like it. And because it's light, it's like very subtle and very natural. And just kind of like whimsically placing my little faux freckles all over, giving it like a few seconds to just kind of dry, and then patting over top. Then I'm gonna go in on the other side. And with that Make Beauty product, my skin is very dewy. Plus, you know, the cream concealer and all of that jazz. So the danger in that is because like my face doesn't feel dry. I'm always worried that like these aren't going to stick or like stay on, which is another reason why I usually do it before my blush, especially when using a powder. Now this, I don't know if that's one or if that's a blemish. That's also kind of the beauty about like doing faux freckles, is like you can use them as the disguise, which is nice. You know, you're having a breakout, skin texture looking a little wonky, throw on some freckles. Speaking of which, we're all seeing the like broccoli freckle trend, right? Girls on TikTok will do anything. I love the innovation. You know, I love the creativity. It looks like it works pretty well, but I love broccoli as a food. And I don't know that I want to be out here wasting good food, especially because like produce is expensive right now. Can we maybe not use it to apply our makeup? Okay, I feel like I've got too many freckles on this side. And I think I said this before when applying faux freckles, but I really find the nose so challenging, which is also kind of why I would like to try out the Rudy Berry freckle pen, because it's not, I don't think it's a brush tip. And sometimes the brush tip can be challenging when you're trying to get like precision or control. Now I'm going to give my little beauty marks an extra dab. Just give them some attention, bring them forward. This here on this side, blemish. Should it also be a freckle? Why not? Why not take a crazy chance? Okay, I think that's honestly enough freckles. We've taken a head dive right into the illusion. And that's all right. Now, eyes. That's what I'm gonna do before I do my blush, just in case there's like any fallout and we have to do an emergency correction. I think I'm also gonna go pretty simple on the eyes. I've got out my little Winky Looks Coffee Kitten palette, 9 neutral shades. And again, we have used this before on camera. It says that it's coffee scented, which I didn't know when I bought this, but like, whatever. Nice palette. I don't know if I'll ever use this like gunmetal shade that's called Cold Brew, but that's fine. I don't need to love all of them. But yes, we're gonna go pretty like basic neutral on the eyes, nothing too crazy. I don't even know if I'm gonna go particularly sparkly. I feel like the freckles are kind of the star of the show, and I want a really nice lip. Ooh, by the way, if you can tell that my lips look, you know, a little juicy and moisturized, it's because I've been using the Tower 28 Lip Softy, and this is in the shade / scent Dolce de Leche. I love this. In an upcoming favorites video, I'm sure this will make an appearance because it's pretty great. And I love the domed like applicator. It just feels so nostalgic. It does look a little nasty sometimes. Again, cold apartment, everything stiffens up just a little bit more than it usually does. But all in all, I really like that. I like the color, and because it's Tower 28, you know that it's like got skincare in it. And I am just finding that it is doing my lips a service, which I really appreciate. So I'm gonna go into this shade right there. That's the shade Cappuccino. And that is just gonna go swish, 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 all over the mobile lid, as they say. Gross. And it's like pretty close to my skin tone, so all it's doing is just giving me a nice consistent appearance to the lid and also knocking back the shine on the skin. Oh, I'm gonna go back to discussing that Ariana Grande music video because it just really like it hit me right in the heart. It's beautiful. Her acting is really lovely in it, but it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Okay, taking a teeny tiny brush here. This is the EcoTools liner smudge, and I'm going to go back into that shade Cappuccino and run that along the lower lash line. Again, this is not really doing anything in terms of shade for my eyes or for my skin because it's so close to my skin tone, but we're just going for consistency here. And then for shading, I'm going to go into the shade here, this one, which is called Americano and is a slightly deeper warm brown. So I'm starting on the lower lash line with that and predominantly focusing on this outer corner here. And like I usually, if I do anything on the lower lash line and on the upper lash line, I usually take it to like the center of my pupil if I'm looking straight at the mirror. Like rarely do I pull anything all the way in, but why not? Why not? And that does just do a little something, a little something. It's not high impact. It's not what I want. For my upper lash line, I'm gonna go in with this little teeny tiny brush. It's flat and domed, so I'm just gonna be able to get a little bit more control. This one I think is gonna be a little like too smudgy. So back into Americano. I'm gonna flip my mirror to the magnification side because 34. And I'm basically just pressing that onto the lower, or the upper lash line rather. Press, 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 press. Perfect. That simple. Again, not high impact. Now I do want to kind of try and take down the shine in here. I know a lot of us love that like glow and the highlight. It kind of drives me nuts. So I'm actually going to try and take the Affogato shade and like gently with a super fluffy brush. I am just kind of, so I'm still gonna get like a brightening, but it's not going to be as shiny. You know, did that do anything for you? Who knows? We'll find out if I take any photos and there's flash, whether or not that's just gonna go straight white. That would be my absolute worst nightmare. Okay, now I'm gonna get another brush. I feel like this is the most eyeshadow brushes I've ever used for a look. But what can I say? so this is the e.l.f. smudge brush, but it's like a nice pencil brush, pointy on the ends. And I did this the other day and it worked out great, so hopefully it does the same. Now, I'm gonna go into this shade down here. It is the shade Espresso, and if you can tell, it has a like sequin sparkle to it, and it's not black. It's very, 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 very dark brown. Like, it is truly the color of espresso, which is nice. And I am covering the tip of my brush with that, and I'm going to go right into the corner of my eye and literally place it there. I'm not dragging, I'm literally just placing like a dot almost. And then I shall go back with the teeny tiny flat brush. And then I will like kind of drag. This one ended up really circular, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. But this side kind of achieved what I wanted. It's just kind of like a smudge. That's all I wanted, was just a little smudgy. Like a smudgy shadow. Let's flip the mirror again. Get a little bit further away from the scenario here. Yeah, you know what? I'm satisfied with that. It's like not a big deal. It's not that serious. Just give my hair a little scrunch as it continues to dry, because we really want that natural texture to shine. Don't want to have to apply heat. No thanks. Okay, done with the palette. The simplest eye look. Simple, 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 simple. Still cute, still kind of defined. Gonna wipe off my little fluffy brush. This is actually technically a highlighter brush from Alanna Pure, but I like to use it to apply my powder under my eyes. So we're just gonna get clean of the affogato. And then it is time for mascara. No surprises here. e.l.f. Big Mood, waterproof, and waterproof is essential because I might cry. Almost already did cry. Where the frack? Okay, that's what I was looking for. But also need this. Can you see what that is? That is the little rubber thing. Will it ever stay in here? No. Anyways, it's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. So we always have, always have the waterproof mascara. And y'all don't want to see this, so we'll be right back. Okay, mascara is on. Love the effect of the e.l.f. Big Mood. It's just great because it's a little drier, waterproof. It actually like holds kind of a curl. I have the straightest lashes in the universe, and this works. I might apply a few more coats, but that's kind of the vibe. And now it's time for blush. So originally I was gonna go in with my Kaleidos blush in the shade Sanguine. This has been a favorite now for so long. I love it. It's such a complimentary shade for my skin, but I'm also kind of like really loving the like big eyes, fresh bare face look. And I did this last night very delicately, and I think I'm gonna try and do the same thing tonight. So instead of that one, I'm gonna go in with the like bubblegum pink shade, and like in the viewfinder it's looking almost blue, but it's like a hot pink, like Barbie bubblegum pink shade. But on my skin, it doesn't go too cold. Like, I don't even know if you can see that, but it is the lightest like kiss of pink to the cheeks, and I'm wearing all pink, so I think this is the direction I'm gonna go. And I'm just going to take a super fluffy brush. This is the e.l.f. also a highlighting brush. The names on these brushes mean nothing, and so I've just kind of dabbed all sides of this, and I'm just ever so gently pressing that color onto my cheeks. Like, it's almost imperceptible, which is kind of what I want. Like, just the tiniest hint of pink. And then obviously on my nose. Because if I were to go in with sanguine, and I'm sorry, I can never remember what the name of this one is. If I were to go in with sanguine, it would like be a punch of pinky red on my cheeks, which usually I really love and adore. And again, it's such a complimentary tone, but this is just a suggestion. And if I do it anymore, it'll go overboard. It will pull way too cool and I will have to rescue it with this. So we're gonna leave it right there. And then we're gonna powder, because I've got the, like, if Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was in 2023, 2024, Rudolph would be having a glitterazzi highlighted nose rather than a red nose, and that's what she's giving right now. So with my little brush, we're using my mainstay Cheekbone Beauty powder, the mattifying moon dust of it all, and just very, like, it's just whatever like dust kind of like blew up into the lid, that's what I'm using. And oh, just disturbed the brow, or just very lightly touching it onto those shiny spots, because she's gonna get oily real fast. So we don't want to like overwhelm things. Now, what time is it? Hey Siri, what time is it? Well, looks like I actually did turn Siri off on all of my devices, so I need to go physically check. Okay, I still have well over an hour before I get picked up and we need to like leave to go into Toronto, which means I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to sit on my floor with my cup of tea that is finally drinkable. It's no longer excruciatingly hot. And what I'm going to do in that time is apply, if you watched my vlog, I'm going to apply my new Glamnetic nails in the Wildcard Color Story. So cute, can't wait. Nails are fresh and clean. I've got a little alcohol wipe here to really neutralize them before we do this. So I'm gonna go do this. Then we'll come back. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm going to do my hair, because hopefully by that time it will be mostly dry, and I'm thinking of doing just like pretty twists here and like kind of a half up, half down situation. And then we're gonna get dressed, and then we're gonna figure out what's gonna go on my lips. I might just keep it very simple and beautiful and plush with the Tower 28 Lip Softy, or I might pull out one of my Kaleidos lip glosses. We'll see. Then we're going to apply some jewels. Then we're going to apply some perfume, because I've got a new perfume that I cannot wait to share with you. I'm so excited about this. I cannot believe I found it. It is literally everything I've ever wanted in a perfume, and I haven't grown sick of it yet. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a jiff. Okay, I'm back. Is the camera in the same spot? I don't know, because I just filmed a little get ready or get dressed with me for my birthday. Hair did not stay curly, but this is the result at the back, if you can see that. It's cute, simple. And if you're a YouTube purist, I've got this absolutely adorable princess skirt from Wild Rose and Sparrow, which I've been dying to wear. I got this lovely little matching sweater from Aritzia. It's quite comfy and soft. I just have a nude bra on underneath. And got my jewels, just my cute little new earrings that I picked up in London. and this little like kind of bubble ball choker that I've had for years and years and years. And I also already sprayed myself with perfume, but I will show you what I'm wearing. It is a whiff of waffle cone from Imaginary Authors. It comes in these like cute little like book packages. This is the actual packaging. It is just absolutely freaking delightful. And it's got notes of vanilla, salted caramel, Saigon cinnamon, heavy cream, sandalwood, orgeat, and scoop shop. And this is everything that I wanted Vanilla Vice from Sniff to be. And it absolutely wasn't. But this is delightful. It's delicious. It's salty. It's ice cream. It's everything that I would love in a perfume for eternity. Was not cheap. No, but I love it. And it was kind of like one of my birthday presents to myself. Now, the lips. Like I said, I'm kind of in between choices here. Also, yes, I did my nails. It took me way too fucking long to do this. What an absolute disaster. I glued my skin to my skin like 500 times. I don't really know how to get the glue off my skin. So now I just have like rough gluey patches, but they do look okay. They're a lot like cheaper and thinner feeling than I thought. So like maybe I didn't get real glamnetic nails. I don't know. We'll see if they like even last through the night. And then I have another soccer game tomorrow. So like good luck. Good luck. All that hard work likely for absolutely nothing. And was it worth it? Don't know. Was a nightmare to put a pair of tights on. Didn't love that. Did not love that for me at all. Anyways, not the point. The point is lip gloss. And I think I'm gonna go in with this Kaleidos Untamed Glow Glossy Lip Base in the shade Free Fall, which is the gorgeous like kind of silvery sheer shade. And it's got that like blue tint to it. Well, bluish gray. Also, I really apologize for the appearance of my left nostril. It cannot be helped. But that's that on that. Cute. Get a little up close and personal with me here. And that's that on that. I'm not loving the hair as cute as it looks from the back. It's just like, it's kind of not what I wanted. I want it to be like up here, which maybe I can do that. Let's see. Because this bow is from American Eagle. Perfect match, almost, nearly. What I really loved about receiving this is that the outside package said not for children under 14, and I was like, okay, you don't have to be so spicy about it. So now if I push my hair like up here, and then it's got one of these like alligator clips versus the clips that I actually like, but if I do that and like slide it all the way through, that might hold. Ooh, interesting. It doesn't feel totally secure, but that's kind of where I want my bow. Better. I'm always going for princess, you know? And I will not be shamed for it. Okay, that is everything from me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, for hanging out, for being here with me. Love y'all so much. And I will see you in my next one.